Hey everyone, and welcome back. It is the Random Gamer Sarah here today with a slight slowdown of what I usually would post. This is officially the 95th video of my channel. Yay! Finally. If you guys didn't know, I am doing what is called the Road to 100. This video actually was supposed to be a Q&A, but unfortunately with how the timing of having it in December with the holidays, unfortunately I don't really have a lot of time to get the questions together and also to get the answering and the filming and everything basically needed for a Q&A. So, since it is December, that means that, of course, it is Christmas! And if you don't celebrate Christmas, well, happy holidays anyways. But, I just kind of wanted to step back and kind of do a more so serious video for you guys. Because honestly, I've been thinking a lot lately on, just love, I guess, and how we treat each other. Honestly, this world hasn't been the greatest with, well, not this world, but I don't know how everyone else is on the other side of the world, but I'm also, I guess, talking about America and just the past that happened and just kind of how it left a stain, I guess, per se. And I'm sorry about moving the screen. I'm trying to get myself in frame. But honestly, I've been thinking a lot about our police officers and our firefighters and our ERs and the people who go to the army. And I realized that we honestly don't say thank you. And this got kind of, I guess, I got inspiration from a project called the Thank You Project a few years back, with a kid who basically almost died, but the ERs and the nurses worked extremely hard to keep the son alive. I don't know if you guys know the project of what I'm talking about, but I just wanted to say, for this Christmas, I want to challenge my 50-some subscribers to a huge challenge that is hard for the human race to do. For us to step down off of our pedestals that we have put ourselves up onto to say thank you. And I mean, just like if you see an officer, I don't know, patrolling, doing anything, he might even be on break, I don't know. Just, I challenge you to stop whatever you're doing, go over to that officer, and thank him or her. Because honestly, even if we all say thank you, it's still not going to be enough. Because honestly, they sacrifice everything to keep us safe. I'm not just talking about police officers, I'm also talking about firefighters, ERs, soldiers who go to war. Every single day, they leave home from their wives, their husbands, their maybe children, that maybe pets, I don't know, not even knowing if they're going to return home safe and alive. And that is honestly one of the most biggest sacrifices anyone could do, just to have us have a safe life, for us to, go across the street to a store and not even have any fear because we know that we're safe. And what makes me just upset is that officers are getting a lot of shit thrown at them. I'm sorry for my language, but it's true. And honestly, we have to ask ourselves, what would we do in that situation? Because sometimes, honestly, I don't even know if I would actually have the strength of picking up a gun, pointing at someone, and shooting. Pulling a trigger at someone. That is like the hardest thing in my mind. I would never be able to do that. I would never be able to be in pressure to save someone from dying. These people are incredible. And honestly, I don't understand why we don't thank them for everything that they do. And I know people do thank them, and I know they do, but I'm just saying it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. We can never give them enough thank yous for the huge sacrifices that they go through. The training that they have to do, the classes, I knew a friend in college when I went to college for like a year, and she was in the nursing school part of it. And honestly, I saw just the bags under her eyes because of just how much she had under her plate for the nursing program that they had. But she was smiling because she loved the job that she was doing. And the job that she's going to have. She's like, I saw that she was gonna like it. And honestly, police officers, I know that there's a lot of training. There has to be. Like, they have to know how to tackle someone. They have to know, like, how to do, like, a lot. They have to know how to run. Like, honestly, and then, like, there's firefighters who have to learn how to take out fires so our houses won't be totally destroyed, or, you know, they save people's lives from fires. And honestly, we get upset because, let's use firefighters, we get upset because we lose our house. And we lose, you know, unvaluable things. Like, if I were to lose anything in my house, yeah, I'd be upset. But take a step back and realize, hey, I'm still here, and I get to see my family and my friends grow up with me, and who knows, I might have kids of my own in the future. At least you're still here. That unvaluable item can be replaced, not your life. Your life can never be replaced. And then, police officers get a lot thrown at them because they shoot someone. And unfortunately, it is sad. It is very sad because, unfortunately, they won't grow up, and it is sad. But honestly, what's better? It's gonna sound like a harsh, unhuman thing to ask. What's better? One death or a million? With all these shootings that were happening, if we would have, you know, I don't know what we could have done better. Honestly, I don't know. But police officers have the most hardest job. Even after we're throwing so much hatred, they're still out there. They're still out there protecting us. And that's honestly a huge sacrifice. And the people who train to go into the army, honestly, I would not be strong enough to do that. And it's a huge sacrifice to fight for the freedom of our country. And so, for this part, I'm gonna take on my own challenge and thank every single police officer I can find, any firefighters, which my family, I have a firefighter, so I'm gonna thank him for his service. any ER people that I know of, which honestly I don't, but if I do see one and we get to talk about it or something, I can thank them. And then the Army people, if you ever come across them, thank them for their service. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna do this because, I think that is the best gift you can ever give someone, is a huge thank you for the things that they've done in their life. That they may be thinking that it's not fully worth it, or, I mean, I know they probably do know it's worth it, but just to hear thank you can finalize as like, yeah, this is the life that I wanted. And if you are anyone who's in the service, anyone who is a veteran, anyone who's a police officer or a veteran of a police officer, if you're an ER or a retired ER or a firefighter, volunteer firefighter, or a retired firefighter, thank you so much for every single thing you've done. And honestly, I'm so sorry that people sometimes shout at you out of anger. They might have shouted at you because if you're an ER, you couldn't save someone, and they're gonna shout at you because you could have done something. But honestly, I know that you do. And I just wanted to thank police officers generally because honestly, you are doing the best job that you can. And to finalize it, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. And there's not one bit of life that we all regret. We probably regret something, and I'm sure police officers, ERs, firefighters, and Army, and the people who serve in the Army, I'm sure you guys all have regrets too, that you wish that you could have done something. But I just hope and pray that you can move on from that one certain thing and just move on and keep helping people, because honestly, this world would be screwed without you. So that is it for me. I'm gonna move my Q&A to my 100th video, and I really hope that you all do this. It's a huge project and it's a hard one, and I hope that you guys can spread the word, because honestly, if one person reaches out to 10 people and those 10 people reaches out to another 10 people, we can start growing and having more people be thanked. And honestly, that is what I think is the best gift anyone could receive, is a thank you for everything that they've done. So, with that being said, that is it for me. Give this video a thumbs up if you want. I mean, I don't know if it struck a chord with you, or if you're gonna do the challenge, whatever. Like it if you want. Share it, please. You don't have to share the video, just share the challenge in general. So, thank you guys so much for watching. That is been it from me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful and amazing holiday, and I hope you guys do say thank you to someone. That would be awesome, because as I said before, I'm repeating myself, but honestly, it's amazing. The amazing that they do this every single day of their lives. So honestly, it's one of the hugest sacrifices ever. That has been it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Random Gamer Sarah signing off. Have a wonderful day, you guys.